Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Aman. For those of you who may not know, I run this account with my dad, Mandeep, and today is July 8th, 2020, and I'm just going to be going over a few trades. This is a daily trading recap that I'm going to start doing, and I'm just going to give you guys a couple trades that we took today and, the thought process behind those. So let's get right into it. So as you can see, I'm on a website right now called Algo. This is a website that my dad has been using for quite some time now. And this website is all about option data and option flow. And it's great because in the mornings, you can see which stocks are heavily being targeted and, where is the money being put into. So, this was one of them today, but this is Baba, and this was also going back to Friday. There was a lot of options being bought, and so we can just take a look real quick and see what you really want to look for are these sweeps here, these sweeps across these multiple exchanges. And another thing you also want to look at is when the expiration is. If it's a closer expiration date, it usually means that there's going to be some sort of move within a short amount of time. Rather than taking stocks that have expirations for a couple months out, you don't really know what's going to happen in that time. So those are a little harder to play. But as you can see here, it's, all, 1 days to, these are all for, the end of this week, which is July 10th. So you can see July 10th, a few of them are a little out there, but for majority of it, you see July 10th, and then you're seeing about 250, 240, 260, all throughout. And you can see this, there's huge, options being taken, 852,000, 499,000, 265,000. So this is definitely something to look at in the morning, and especially when it's repeated like this, when you see these many options being bought, and this is definitely a trade to look at. So if we look at the chart, you can see that starting in the morning, and just a quick note that all the times that I mentioned are going to be in Pacific Standard Time. So, you can see that this buy came really early. And if you look at the bottom at this indicator right here, this is a volume indicator. And it was just huge volume just to start the day. And it stayed like that throughout the entire day. And, yesterday's video, I talked about how I like to wait until about 7:30. And so that's what I did around 7:40 when this second buy came. I took it and I just rode this thing out till the end of the day. It was a great trade. I know you see a couple closes in between. I'm trading a 5-minute chart, so there's going to be a lot of ins and outs usually. But again, when there's a lot of options being bought on something like this, I'm gonna hold on to it and just play it out. So the next trade was Twitter. Twitter again was just huge today. You can see in the morning just all sweeps right here, just a ton of them, right? And again, also expiring, the 17th, the 10th, the 17th, 21st, very close, 21st of next month actually, but most of these ones were close by. So again, if we take a look at the chart on Twitter, right here at 7:30, perfect entry for this, around 33.73, and then this was the time to get out around 36.38. That's pretty much the trade right there, because after that, obviously you can see it dropped a little bit, closed around 35.40, but that's why you gotta pay attention to these option flows. They really help out. Last trade we took was Amazon. So Amazon took a while to break out of its opening range breakout, but it was, this is a stock that I will trade every time, no matter what. So I didn't take this first trade because, I wanted to wait till at least about 7:30, and here was that high. It never got taken out. So I waited, and then around 10:20, buy came. So I took this one. I know it's not above the orb, but the way the market was looking around this time, it looked like it was making a positive move towards the end of the day. So I thought about just taking it and seeing what happens. So I bought it around 30.56, 30.55. Didn't work out. Closed out at about a 10-point loss. That's okay. It happens. Waited a little bit more, and then about 12 o'clock, I got in another entry again at 30.55, and then this thing just took off, and this went up to 30.80. So 25-point trade with a 10-point loss in there, you know, still a net profit of $15. Still a great trade in my opinion. So yeah, so those were the trades for today. Not too many. Most of it was primarily focused on the options from Algo, and I'll leave a link for the website in the description if you guys want to check it out. I think it's a great help. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will be back again tomorrow with another daily recap video. Thank you.